The real world is analog, a place where sound and environment interact to shape our unique experiences. But nowadays, low-cost digital technology has replaced analog in most aspects of everyday life, but it comes at the expense of sound quality. Compromises are inevitable, particularly in fields like audiology, where digital struggles to faithfully reproduce real-world sounds. This is because these sounds are a blend of frequencies, amplitudes, and harmonics. They present a level of complexity that's a challenge for digital technology to replicate. In contrast, analog technology excels in faithfully reproducing these sounds. In the hearing aid industry, the same challenge between analog and digital technology exists. Digital hearing aids, despite their advanced capabilities, are unable to reproduce sound accurately. Dissatisfaction with the quality of sound has sparked a renewed interest in analog hearing aids. But the hearing industry has abandoned analog technology in favor of cheaper digital amplifiers. Analog Hearing Labs was founded to bring this option back to the public at an affordable price.
One of the problems with hearing aids is very low user satisfaction, and I think one of the big reasons for that is the sounds don't sound natural. There's actually a statistic in the medical literature called hearing aids left in their drawer, meaning people purchase a hearing aid, they go through the process, and they're generally unsatisfied with the result. And that's where I think the hearing aid industry is falling short. The most important thing is sound quality, whereas it seems that other hearing aid manufacturers are focusing on features, tiny size, and other things, but really all that people want is things to sound like they used to or they remember.
The reason digital hearing aids are unable to reproduce sound as we remember it comes down to three main issues: sampling rate, sampling loss and noise, and latency. Sampling rate. When a digital hearing aid captures sound, it uses a specific sampling rate, which is the number of samples that are captured per second. This determines the range of frequencies that can be accurately recorded. But digital hearing aids face limitations due to their size and processing capabilities. To manage this, they limit the volume of incoming data by excluding low and high frequencies. This adjustment leads to a noticeable difference in sound quality. Digital loss and noise. Digital audio signals are like pictures made from a bunch of tiny pieces. These pieces are called bits, and they're used to show the sound as numbers. However, when we convert sound into numbers, certain portions may not be entirely accurate. And when the digital hearing aid processes the numbers back into sound and amplifies it, the audio can have distortion or artifacts in the reproduced audio. Latency. The brain processes sound instantly. Because most hearing aid users still have some hearing, their brain is forced to combine that sound with the amplified sound from a hearing aid. With an analog hearing aid, these two audio streams reach the brain at the same time, resulting in quality audio. In contrast, with a digital hearing aid, there will be some delay in the amplified sound. This delay is known as latency. When latency exists, the audio streams reach the brain at slightly different times, diminishing the sound quality.
So like, for example, if you're watching closed caption TV and the closed caption words are slightly behind the speaker because there's like that little bit of a difference. So sometimes in digital sound, there can be latency differences, and when people perceive that, it doesn't sound like what their brain is expecting it to sound like.
Analog hearing aids process sound instantaneously with no latency. They deliver a natural listening experience, capturing the richness and emotional resonance in voices and music. So, if you're searching for a hearing aid that faithfully reproduces the world as you remember it, consider the benefits of analog technology. Don't settle for less than the sound quality you deserve. Embrace the power of analog.